Hey everybody, it's Aisa here for Us Naturals, and this is the latest installment for our new natural. So this is for anybody who is transitioning and finally clipped off those ends, and all you guys that did the big chop. And I just hope that this is helpful for you. Today we're going to be talking about conditioners. So yesterday I kind of made a video and I had conditioner on my hair, but you don't need to see that because why? Okay. If you don't know how to put conditioner on your hair, you basically squirt it out or scoop it up, depending on what kind of jar it is, and put it on your hair, and then it's kind of a bit of a waiting game. They all seem to work that way, so I didn't think that I needed to make a video about that. I figured that it would be more important for me to explain the different types of conditioners or the type of conditioner that you may need to be using. So, all conditioners are basically there to kind of soften up your hair after washing it, right? So once you wash it, your hair is very astringent, very dry, and you need something to add some of that moisture back into it to make it more easy to manipulate and to handle. So in steps in conditioner. But what kind to use? Well, almost all conditioners are there to help you with your protein moisture balance. If you've never heard of that, I'll be making a video about it soon on this same new natural line, okay? So basically, your hair, in order for it to be properly moisturized and to stop breakage, okay, you're going to have to find a happy medium between protein and moisture. So almost all conditioners are either protein or moisture or a combo of both. Okay, so first would be, let's go with instant conditioner. So an instant conditioner would be something like, things like this, like your Alberto VO5s and your Suave conditioners are basically instant conditioners. Instant conditioners usually are a combo of both. They've got some moisturizing properties, and they also contain some protein for a fast little protein boost. So you got that, and you got other instant conditioners like Pill Hydration. This one has cones. Silicones, which actually help to smooth out the shaft of the hair to basically hold in the moisture. And these work pretty good for people, I guess, that have kind of high porosity hair like myself. So these are instant conditioners because you leave them in for a very short amount of time. They usually say somewhere between 2 to 5 minutes to keep them in, or to just put them on, comb them through, and rinse them out. So it's kind of an instant, immediate gratification type of thing with these type of conditioners. And like I said, they often have a little bit of protein so that they can fit the bill for everything that you need in a very short period of time. Next up, we're going to be talking about protein conditioners. Protein conditioners are something that you might want to use if your hair has gone a little too far to the left with moisture. Meaning you've maybe been over moisturizing it, doing lots and lots of things to add moisture into your hair, and you're thinking that it's doing you a world of good, but there has to be that balance. So there could be light proteins, like in any conditioner that has a mix of protein and moisture. That would be a light protein. Then you go into your medium type of protein conditioners, and that would be something like organic root stimulator or hair mayonnaise. I thought that this would be a harder one, but no, it's pretty right in the middle. Pretty good, gives me a nice little snapback. My absolute favorite is the Afro-G. Can you see it? Let me put it over here. The Afro-G 2-minute reconstructor. I use this pretty freaking often. Basically what it does for my hair is it kind of stops breakage right where it stands. Like I said, it's only 2 minutes that you have to keep it on, so it's pretty instant, and it just gives my hair that little bit of strength that it needs whenever it starts to break off a little bit. Also, if you wanted to kind of use your own or make your own protein treatment, I guess people do that with yogurt, things like yogurt and eggs. And that would still be a medium range type of a protein conditioner, okay? Now, if you really need protein like hardcore, and mind you, I should say that, I should have said this at the beginning, but I couldn't remember it. Protein conditioner should not be used as often as maybe a mixed conditioner and moisturizing conditioner. So a lot of people like to keep it down to a minimum and usually only do a protein treatment or a protein conditioner every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, once a month or something like that. If you do have high porosity hair, you might find yourself needing it a little bit more often like me. Like I said, I love this, and I could basically I could use it every week. Every now and then I might like skip a few or whatever, but I can't, I don't think that I ever go like a whole month without using my my protein, because my hair has a lot of high porosity areas, okay? Also, if you wanted to go the hardest that you could go, oh my gosh, okay, I don't want this all to fall. You're gonna need a hardcore protein treatment. This light is very bright right there, okay. This is the Apogee 2-step protein treatment, 2-step. Not to be confused with the 2-minute. The 2-minute is a very short and effective medium range protein treatment. This is hardcore. It is 2-step. You leave it on your hair for a while. It actually will harden your hair so hard it'll feel like a freaking helmet. It'll all be like one piece of hair. If you move something over here, it'll all be stuck together. You're actually not supposed to touch it much while it's hardening up and everything, but it'll put a nice protein coating on all of your strands, and once you rinse it off, it will be really, really, really strong. But it may be a tad too hard. So what you also need to remember, after any protein treatment, you need to moisturize. So you always, 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 even with my fave, you need to use a moisturizing conditioner after a protein to soften it up and make sure you get that pliability back to your hair. So the 2-step reconstructor actually comes with its own moisturizing conditioner to use right after it to soften up the hair. So you're going to have to remember that with anything that is a protein treatment or protein conditioner, that you're going to have to use a moisturizing one right after it, unless you opt to use one that already is mixed. Okay, let me see what else we have here. So that was the protein conditioner. So what about moisturizing? Well, the good thing is that almost all conditioners say that they're moisturizing, which is a great thing just because they're not really hard to find. So I found a good one for me is Aubrey Organics Honeysuckle Rose. Some people don't like it because it's very, very, very thick. And they find that it doesn't have enough slip, but I found that if I use it in the shower under running water, it is quite full of slip, and it makes my hair just really, really soft, especially after anything hardcore protein or just medium range protein, okay? Also, something like, once again, the Hello Hydration that puts the moisture into your hair by softening it up with all the softening agents, and then again with the silicones goes ahead and smooths out your cuticle, which is going to hold in that moisture. Is also going to be really, really good as far as moisturizing goes. So like I said, moisturizing conditioners, really easy to come by. It'll say it right there on the package, and they are basically to bring back your hair if you have something such as a protein overload, meaning you're using too many products that have protein in your hair. It feels really, really hard and dry, okay? Once again, like I said, this has been awesome for me to use after a protein treatment. Okay, so next let's get into, I'm dropping these things on the floor. Okay, so we talked about instant conditioners, but then the next phase is deep conditioners, okay? Deep conditioners work pretty much the same way, but you leave them on for a longer amount of time, and they usually involve using some sort of a heat to basically penetrate the shaft of the hair in order to bring you more moisture or protein or whatever it is that you're going to be looking for. So some basic ones that I have are the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. This is pretty good, and I believe that this is moisturizing. It may have a protein in it, but all in all, the ingredients all seem pretty moisturizing to me. Okay, I also have a Beautiful Textures Rapid Repair Deep Conditioner, and let's see, how long are you supposed to leave this on? Well, any of them, if I were going for deep conditioning, I would put on my hair, I would put a plastic cap over it, and maybe even a towel or something on top of the plastic caps in order to impart a little bit more heat if I wasn't going to get under my dryer. If I'm going to get under the dryer, I'll probably be under there between 15 to 30 minutes. And my deep conditioner of choice for years and years and years, I left it, but I always have to come back, is Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner. This is a dual conditioner, so like I said, it has a protein and it's moisturizing, so it's awesome. I get to use this in between me using my protein conditioners and everything, and it gets the job done. Keeps my hair really soft, really silky. Even though the formula changed at one point, it still has always worked great for me. So great conditioner, and like I said, it's protein and moisturizing at the same time. Earlier when I was talking to you guys about this hair mayonnaise, I don't know if I mentioned it, but This is also like a deep treatment for protein, and you can actually sit under the dryer, put on a plastic cap for about 15 minutes with this in order to help it to penetrate into your hair shaft. Okay, this is a tricky one because I've also talked about it in the shampoo section, but of course these are conditioners. So these are cleansing conditioners, okay? Cleansing conditioners are basically labeled as co-washes. So this is the Pantene co-wash, and I also have here the As I Am coconut co-wash cleansing conditioner. And a cleansing conditioner is basically a cleanser. They call it a conditioner because of the thick, creamy consistency that people like, and it helps you to get the comb through your hair or your fingers through your hair more easily, to make it more easily manipulated and styled. But all in all, these are actually very light, smooth, and creamy cleansers, okay? So cleansing conditioners are for cleansing, not for conditioning the hair, and they must be rinsed out. The very last type of conditioner I'm going to talk about in this video, actually I'm going to wind up talking about in another part of the video. That's right, some things they just kind of overlap, such as co-washes, because it's conditioner but you're using it to wash, right? Okay, so so we're talking about leave-in conditioners. Leave-in conditioners are what you actually put in your hair after you get out of the shower and you're finished rinsing everything out. Your whole shower time, washing phase, getting your hair wet thing, it's done. It's over, and you need to move on to the next step, which would actually be kind of moisturizing, and I think that a leave-in conditioner is the very first step in moisturizing. So this will also be in the moisturizing video that will be coming up soon, but for the sake of it being called a conditioner, it is in this video as well. Okay, I am loving on the Giovanni Direct Weightless Moisture Conditioner, much like the other Giovanni product that I use, the Deeper Moisture Conditioner. It is freaking awesome. I believe that it has also, it has protein in it as well, and you know, the conditioning agents and all that other stuff. I also really liked As I Am's leave-in conditioner. Not all their products though, okay, but this worked really fabulously for me at one point. I'm always moving around and trying new things. I also love the Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. It's an awesome cream. It keeps my hair really soft. The first thing that I noticed when I put it on my hair was that it made it feel soft, like, I don't know, like I just put a relaxer on it or something. I'm like, wow, this is soft. Wow, okay. So this is pretty good stuff. And a leave-in conditioner, like I said, is like the first line of defense as far as moisturizing goes. It's the conditioner that you put in your hair after you're done with all your washing and stuff, and right before you're about to get into full-on moisturizing and or just styling. I actually have a ton of leave-ins. Almost done with my kinky curly knot today, which is also really awesome, super moisturizing and softening to the hair, which is great when you're trying to get that comb through after you finish washing. Shea Moisture Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But whatever it is that you choose, just make sure that it is the right balance of moisture and protein for your hair. So I hope that this video was helpful to anybody that had some questions about conditioner. And until the next time, I can't wait to talk to you guys again. Bye! To my wet hair, I'm going to apply my oil. I'm going to apply a lot of it because I need it to soften it, and I need it to help my fingers to glide through.